Hello and welcome to my world. I'm playing Minecraft and I'm continuing on with this igloo. That's right, I've collected some more snow and I'm going to continue building. Now I'm not quite sure how to sort of do this build because I believe I struggled last time I attempted it. An igloo build, that is. It's a very weird sort of... because we have to make a dome. Now, even though I can make a sort of circle, at least as much as a circle that Minecraft would allow, you end up having to make some really weird, like to fill this in as it gets smaller and smaller. It is very weird indeed. The shape isn't exactly a circle; it doesn't really look like a dome. So you may be able to see see what I'm getting at, kind of, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to keep quiet and keep building. I think that's the best way to do it. So I'm just going to keep going around here, plonking these down. And yes, this isn't going to be enough snow. And this is just the first igloo I'm building, although this is like the town igloo, it's going to be the biggest one. It looks so horrible with the dirt blocks in there, it's like dirty snow. Alright, I've almost gone round once, there we go. Now I do want to jump down and work on the entrance, but I feel that's going to have to wait for the moment. While I'm up here I feel like I should keep going in and in and in, but... okay, this is kind of where it gets weird. I'll take that back, it's not too bad. I was just trying to understand my build at the moment. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And I can just keep going around and doing this and... filling in all the gaps. Now, because I will need to collect more snow, I'm going to use up what I've got. And then I'm going to... work on my stairs. When I say stairs, I want to make a way to get up and down that hill with ease. Like, having to keep jumping is kind of a pain, so if I can avoid doing that, then that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. This should be the last of it. Boom. Go ahead and put that there. Ready for next time. Okay, let's climb down. Slowly, it's getting there. It's kind of like a dome inside, almost. I think what I need to do is take some time to learn how to make a better circle, because I'm pretty sure there's better ways out there. I just need to learn it. Okay. Oh, I've got more snow. Well, I'll use it later. For now, I am going to move on. I'm waiting for it to sort of snow again so I can, you know, clean up the sides of snow and use it to build this place. But until then, I'm going to go do a bit of working with wood. Oh, and as you can see here, I filled this in, blended it in a bit more. It looks a bit better. I've still got to do this bit over here. I'm not quite sure what to do with this bit that's sticking out. Not sure at all. I'm wondering if I should cover all this over with sand, but I really don't know at the moment. I really want to get away from messing with this terrain because I just want to sort of build around it. I don't want to have to sort of, you know, convert the environments around my builds. You know, it's kind of the opposite of what I want to happen. But yeah, not to worry. Anyway, as you can see here, I could easily be building my stairs to get up so I don't have to keep jumping up and down every time I want to look around. There we go. But if I'm going to do this, I'm going to need some wood. Where have I stored all my wood? We've got some spruce wood, we've got oak. It's probably going to be made out of spruce, so I need to visit over here. I can leave one gate open, that's fine, the horses are going to get out. which is good to know. I need some more fence posts, I need spruce, okay. Fences I can always go back and sort out later, I suppose. But I will need more. More steps. Oh, I'm still getting the hang of this whole drag thing. And probably a few more. Oh, hey horsey. What are you looking at? Now, the question is, how will I do this? Now, I was thinking about it. Do I need to go around here? But the answer is no. Or is it maybe? Let's have a look. I suppose I could technically have this go straight across and then straight down this hill here. Although I could also have it going down here, and I could have two pathways if I wanted to. The question is there any points? See, what I was looking at doing is having it come down here and then going down, making use of this little gap, and then down and then around, and then, you know, a way to get over here. Although, yeah, I think I'll do that. That is the pathway I always seem to pick. Okay, I've done that too far. Oh, I didn't bring an axe. Alright, here's the skinny. I can't make any more mistakes because I do not want to go back. I gotta go back. Bugger. I need some tools. Can't do this without tools. I need some wood. Oh, I do have an axe. That's good. That's good to know. Oh, it's getting dark. Quickly do a bit more of this. I definitely think I could start having this coming back a bit further in. Hell, even here it would work. Bloody horse behind that wall scaring me with his footsteps. Eventually I'm just going to ignore it, but then it turns out being a creeper or a zombie or something. Although that is pretty heavy-footed, I suppose. Okay. So this pathway is probably going to go down to here. I'm tempted to make a platform there and then have the stairs go straight out. Because really, it ain't really got the room to sort of... I don't think that's the right level. Alright, well it's night time and I don't really work at night unless I'm in a secure area. So, and it probably is okay out there, but to be honest I don't really want to risk it because I don't have a bed yet. One thing I could do is go kill some spiders and get a bed, but I think I can wait till later to do that. I like to do a bit more building here first before I take on any monsters, just in case I happen to accidentally misstep into a creeper, he blows up and kills me. Because, well, to be fair, I'm not really that far away from my... It's not really that far to get here. But anyway, the igloo's starting to take shape, kind of. We'll see how that goes. I probably could have done with doing a couple more 2-layer levels, but we'll see what happens. I'll add a bit of an entrance sticking out there, then we'll add a couple of small ones here and there. Then once we're done with that, I can move on to doing some other things. But until morning, those things shall wait. Now, as soon as I can get down these ladders, we're going to get on with work, 'cause it's morning. First things first, kill that. Jeez. I was ready to kill what was ever around. Okay, I was about to say I was ready to get around this corner and kill what was ever there because I thought it was a baddie, and it turns out there is one. Just wrong corner. What the hell am I looking at? Oh. Never mind, I know what I'm looking at. There's a hole behind him and it's just the underwater part of the next area. Why you got my seeds? Does that mean you've broken a wheat field? Oh, if you've broken some wheat, I'm going to be real miffed. Let's have a quick look up here. Chicken, goddammit. Get away. I don't have a hoe, can't be helped. Move on. Right, so since that's reached here, let's go ahead and... yeah, there we go. It's nicely done, I think. Okay, so if that's the top part, I probably could have left that there. Plot one there. Oh, I'm going to mess that up every time, aren't I? So the question is, how can I bring this down? Why you gotta be so difficult? Alright, here we go. There we go. I'm out your way. Really? Really? There we go. Finally. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna keep this coming down. I just don't know, you know, how far I'm gonna keep going, because it's gonna start floating out. But I suppose that's a necessary. If I could, it would still be fairly high up in the air. But what I could do, I suppose, if it comes to down, you know, about here, and it's, you know, up in the air, I could always make some sort of stilts and have it going this way, perhaps. I would have preferred it to snake on the terrain here, but, you know, actually be resting upon the terrain. And I suppose I could sort of skim the top off this, but what I was thinking is that if it is hovering over, I could always just make a bridge, technically, going all the way, you know, over that. The problem is, though, is that if I ever find myself on this, you know, area, I'd like to be able to just get on my steps and go straight up to the base. The whole point of this is to make it easy to climb up. And that ain't really going to be the case if I've got to struggle with this. Okay, I'm just going to quickly... this will make it easier. Now I am out already. I'm going to need more spruce. Fortunately that's not really an issue since I've got my bunch of trees up there. I might go cut them down now. And while I do that, I could talk about the rest of this. Now one thing I've just noticed there is I could always... you see, I've got my farm here. I could add a little platform, you know, expand this a bit so I could walk across and get up here. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get this wood. Unless the next patch comes out soon, I'm thinking my next project's going to be in a sort of winter... well, I was going to say winter biome and work towards my winter build, but I think that's still a ways away at the moment. Thinking about it, it's still, you know, only October. May wait till late November, December to start doing that. And the reason why I mentioned the patch is that if a new patch is released, then I can always use my nether tunnel and, you know, generate new terrain and check that out. But until such time, I guess I'll just look around and try and find somewhere to build. I was contemplating trying to build like a haunted house, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I was figuring like a massive sort of manor, you know, either be it wood or cobblestone, and then just having, you know, a lot of spooky looking rooms, cobwebs, but I'm not sure. I'd rather just, you know, focus on a nice build. Because, you know, Halloween's gonna come and go very quickly, and I'm not sure if I've given myself enough time to do that. But what I'm not sure. I'm just kind of curious how much I'm going to be building in this area still. I may just move in a certain direction and do a bit more work. And in fact, thinking about it, I did go... The whole reason why I'm out here is because I was looking for a swamp biome, wasn't I? I forget why. Oh, no, I know. I was after the saplings from one of the trees so I can get the darker wood. But I forgot why I needed them. It's kind of useful. I also have that bird cage built somewhere, but I just have no idea which way it is. It could be that way. I think I need to run my world in one of those map generators where you get to see what, you know, what you've built. That way I can just work out roughly where everything is. That isn't actually a bad idea. I may do that soon. Okay, we got the wood. I'm going to go ahead and make some more stairs. We're going to continue building. Apologise if this isn't too interesting, it's just something that needs to be done. I do like being able to walk through wheat, but right now I just, you know, rarely do it. I'm so used to the old Minecraft where you step on it, the wheat would be gone. Okay, we've got some spruce wood. Okay. I don't know why the horse sounds are so loud. Not really sure what's going on there. Oh, blocks. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, chicken. Okay, now where would... I could probably go one more over, let's have a look. So yeah, that's kind of where I need it to be. I gotta be careful here. Because if I wanted to do... Oh no, that's perfect. Okay. What I was thinking was if I wanted to do like some beams here to have this, you know, look as if it's been supported. Oh, is the sun going down already? I've wasted a lot of time. Then it wouldn't work if I'm using the top layer slab, because it'd be floating. Okay. I am going to add a couple of stairs, like going from up here onto here. So it won't be too bad. Now it is getting dark. I don't like being out here when it's dark, so we're going to get a move on, and then I'm going to get moving, and then we can start taking it down there. But this should be good. And it, you know, all goes with my... I'm not not sure what it goes with actually. I'm just making this up as I go along. No, it's all going to go along with my sort of... I keep saying scaffolding. Scaffolding isn't a very nice word when you're trying to make something nice, but perhaps snaking walkways, that's a bit better. Like, you know, going up there and this here. Now that is very, very square from this view. I think once it's done, I'm going to add, you know, like a tree there, make it look a bit nicer. I think it could also pay to have a few fences with some torches on top. Glowstone would be ideal, however, you know, I don't have any at the moment, at least not in this area. But when I do, you know, I can make some lanterns or... You see, I already see mobs down there. Definitely need to get it all lit up. I'm just looking at that. To me, it's really weird because I feel like that sort of platform should be connected up to this. It makes me wonder if I should have the stairs come out a bit more and then have a little platform there and then have it go around the outside. But I don't know. I could always make it go over the top as well, if I really wanted to, but that may also be very weird. Uh-oh, there's a baby zombie down there. Freakish creation of hell they are. I wonder if they can break down doors as well, like zombies can. I'm not sure. I really hope they add some big mobs into this game, like giants, perhaps. That nothing would be quite as tense as, you know, you're sitting up in your fort or your house looking out, and then all of a sudden, you know, over there you start seeing trees fall down, and then eventually a big giant appears. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, this is just a little maintenance video to my, you know, to my home here. This stairs is definitely something that needs doing, and I will get it finished. I may get it finished before the end of the next video. I just wanted to show you guys, so you know, you got some idea on what I'm doing. I'm going to make it look a lot nicer though, get some supports down there. Then we'll get some torches once it's all lit up, and with a few trees dotted around, it should be quite nice. I do love the look of wood in this game, just the colours of it, the browns. It's very nice. I enjoy working with it more than, you know, stone and cobblestone. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next time.